Chosen ones, this is your wake-up call, and understand this clearly. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble upon this message by coincidence. The very hand of God has pulled you into this moment, because tonight, yes, tonight, a divine shift is about to unfold that could change everything. The end game is no longer a distant event on some faraway horizon. It is here, moving now, pulsing through the spiritual atmosphere with a force that could hit in seconds, rocking your entire world with a power you have never felt before. Are you listening? Are you watching? The prayers you whispered in the dark, the dreams you chased with weary hope, they are no longer just distant desires. They are rushing into your reality at lightning speed. Chosen one, this is not a gentle nudge from the heavens. This is a cosmic surge, a thunderous, undeniable wave demanding your full attention. Will you rise to meet it? Will you grab hold of it with both hands, no matter the cost? Because tonight your destiny ignites. Yes, tonight, the Creator is declaring that the very things you have longed for are moving into manifestation faster than your mind can comprehend. This is not simply a mindset flip. It is a full spiritual and energetic overhaul. Are you prepared to ascend? As a chosen one, you are about to witness miracles aligning, falling into place so fast you will be left speechless. But here is the warning. You must align with this divine wave, or you risk missing it entirely. The window will not remain open for long. In fact, it is tiny, measured in seconds. Will you hesitate? Will you blink? Will you doubt? Or will you act now? Because tonight, there is no room for passivity, no room for fear. The time for questions is over. This is the hour of movement. And tonight, chosen one, you must prepare your space like never before. Clear away every distraction physically, mentally, spiritually. Leave no trace of the old energy that might interfere with what is coming. Ready yourself. Keep salty water nearby to supercharge your connection to the divine frequencies that will flow through your body. Understand this, your very thoughts tonight will shape your future reality. Your body will pulse with divine frequencies, linking you directly to the Creator's power. Are you ready to stand in this? Are you ready to take responsibility for the reality your thoughts will sculpt? Because in seconds you will be called to ascend to a higher calling, one for which you have been prepared your entire life, even through the deepest struggles. Chosen one, tonight is not about the fears, the confusion, or the worldly noise that has surrounded you. This is about stepping out of all of that and rising into your true identity. Whatever you have battled, money issues, relationship struggles, self-doubt, the weight of comparison, you must leave it all behind. You are being trained for this moment. Will you graduate into your destiny? And remember this, on June 18th, 19th or 20th, 2025, your appointed time comes. These are not just dates on a calendar. They are divine appointments etched in heaven's timeline, reserved for your encounter with destiny. Do not sleep through it. Do not waver when the moment strikes. The end game is now, and God is watching. Before we go further, I want to take a moment to say something from the depths of my heart. Thank you. Thank you to each one of you who has supported this mission and this message through super thanks. Your generosity and faithfulness are what allow this word to reach more chosen ones across the globe who need to hear it in this very hour. If you feel led to sow into this work today, know that it is deeply appreciated. But whether you choose to give or not, I want you to know that your presence here, your engagement, and your spiritual hunger mean the world. I am grateful for you either way. You are a vital part of this community, and it is an honor to walk this path with you. Now, chosen one, type 777 in the comments right now and boldly declare, I am ready. Speak it into the atmosphere. Proclaim it with faith, because God has sounded the alarm. The end game begins tonight. And this is not a drill. This is not a vague prophecy. This is a direct divine command to prepare your entire being for a life-altering encounter. The Creator has set His eyes upon you. The clock is ticking. The window is opening, and you must be ready at any cost. Because what is about to happen will not wait for those who linger in doubt. It will move with those who are prepared. And the moment of your transformation is not just near, it is imminent. Get ready. Stay awake. The shift begins now. God's chosen ones, what's coming tonight could only last seconds. Be ready at any cost. Chosen one, The heavens themselves are aligning for a sacred and urgent purpose that demands every ounce of your focus, devotion, and obedience. The gravity of this moment cannot be overstated. Can you feel the pull in your spirit, the increasing intensity in the air? This is not just a random stirring. It is the culmination of every single trial you have endured, every doubt you have wrestled with in the silence of the night, every question that burned within your heart. You were not suffering without reason. You were being prepared for what is about to be revealed. And now the time has come for you to meet God halfway. Will you rise to the occasion? Will you silence the noise of this world long enough to hear the sacred directive being whispered to your soul? Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth, do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. The end game is not a far-off promise, it is unfolding at this very moment, and you, chosen one, stand at its very center. Whether you seize this divine purpose or retreat into the shadows of lost potential depends entirely on your readiness in this hour. Have you cleared your mind? Have you cast aside the distractions that seek to rob you of this appointment? Understand this, no one can take your place. The Creator himself has handpicked you for this exact moment in history. The weight of this calling is eternal, and it rests solely upon your shoulders. Consider the story of Harriet Tubman. She was an unlikely liberator, born into slavery and faced with unthinkable adversity. Yet when the divine call came upon her heart, she responded with courage, knowing that freedom for herself and for countless others was tied to her obedience. Had she hesitated, history would be missing one of its brightest beacons of courage. Just like Harriet, you too are being summoned to a defining moment. Will you hesitate, or will you move with holy urgency? The nights ahead will not simply be nights of rest. They will be your proving ground. In these unseen hours you will be tested, refined, and ultimately transformed. The Holy Spirit will move through your being, separating the pure from the impure, the weak from the strong. Will you endure the fire? Will you emerge purified and ready for greater works? The God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. Know this: God is not gently asking you to consider this call, he is commanding it. The time for wavering is over. You must rise now, chosen one, and prepare for the divine encounter that will forever reshape your reality. Think about the life of Nelson Mandela. Years of imprisonment could have broken him, yet he allowed the fire of adversity to forge a deeper vision within him, a vision that would one day lead a nation into freedom. Mandela's readiness to embrace his purpose despite impossible odds is a testimony to the power of perseverance in the face of destiny. And now, chosen one, your time has come. Your readiness, or lack thereof, will determine whether you too step into the fullness of your divine assignment. You have been handpicked by the Creator of the universe for a purpose that transcends all human understanding. This is not a gentle nudge toward preparation. It is a divine mandate to act without delay. Have you noticed how the intensity around you has been rising? How old patterns no longer fit, and old relationships no longer satisfy? This is no coincidence. The Creator has been watching you through every struggle, guiding you through each trial. Now he is calling for your full readiness. The time for excuses has passed. The window of opportunity is open, but it will not remain so forever. Remember Queen Esther. She was placed in a position of influence for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. She could have remained silent, but her readiness to act saved an entire people. You too are positioned for such a time as this. Will you step forward, or will fear hold you captive? Your destiny hangs in the balance, and the heavens will not wait for indecision. Every hardship, every tear-stained pillow, every moment of isolation was never wasted. They were the tools God used to forge you in the fire of adversity, shaping you into a vessel worthy of his divine purpose. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit. Chosen one, understand this clearly. You are not here by accident. You were brought to this moment by divine appointment. The Creator sees a potential in you that you have barely begun to glimpse. Are you willing to step into it fully? No half measures, no hesitations. Your purpose demands nothing less than your entire heart, mind, and soul. Think of the late Steve Jobs. His refusal to accept mediocrity in his pursuit of innovation reshaped the world. He often said, "We're here to put a dent in the universe." Chosen one, you are here to do far more than that. You are here to fulfill a divine commission that will ripple through eternity. But to do so, you must shed every distraction, every lingering doubt, every fear that seeks to derail you from this holy path. The world will try to pull you back. It will whisper lies of comfort and mediocrity. But the call of God is stronger. Will you heed it? Will you allow His voice to drown out every lesser sound? This is your moment to rise above the ordinary and claim the extraordinary. The Spirit is ready to move, but are you ready to receive it? For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. You are the chosen one. Heaven is watching. The heavens are moving. The end game is here. Now will you step forward, or will you miss the call of a lifetime? Chosen one, stand tall. This is not the time to shrink or to second-guess your worthiness. Steady your heart, focus your mind, and prepare with unwavering determination for a divine encounter that will not only mark your life, but redefine it completely. Your appointed time is now. Will you rise to meet it? Will you recognize the hand of God moving in your story? This is not about mere ritual or routine. This is about aligning yourself with a supernatural moment that heaven has already orchestrated. God has marked June 18th, 19th, and 20th, 2025 as sacred appointments written into the very fabric of time. These are not arbitrary dates. They are not selected by man. They are chosen and sealed by the Creator Himself. Do you feel the stirring in your spirit as these days approach? The heavens are aligning for these exact moments, and your preparation will determine whether you walk through this gateway into the life God has predestined for you. Will you meet Him in the stillness of the night, fully aware, fully present? Or will these moments pass you by, leaving you wondering what could have been? Write the vision. Make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. Habakkuk 2:3. You must mark these nights on your calendar, not with casual curiosity, but with reverence. Prepare your heart, your space, and your schedule as though eternity itself is about to intersect with your timeline, because it is. Miss these nights, chosen one, and you risk missing the doorway to your next level of destiny. Reflect on the story of Martin Luther King Jr. There were nights before his pivotal speeches and marches where he spent hours in prayer and solitude, aligning his heart with divine wisdom. Had he ignored those moments of preparation, the impact of his mission could have been diminished. Likewise, your willingness to prepare in the quiet will determine what is released when the heavens move. These nights, June 18th, 19th, and 20th, are your gateway to a new reality. They are not mere dates. They are portals of transformation, meticulously chosen by God to release breakthrough into your life. What questions have been burning in your heart? What burdens have weighed on your spirit? These nights are your opportunity to receive clarity, to hear the voice of God like never before. Will you be ready to listen? Will you have prepared your space and your spirit for the magnitude of what God is about to pour out? Call to me and I will answer you, and will tell you great and hidden things that you have not known. Jeremiah 33:30. God is calling you to clear the clutter of your life, to eliminate distractions, silence competing voices, and create an environment where His presence can dwell in fullness. The stakes are too high to be careless. Think of Serena Williams. Before every major tournament, she isolates herself from distractions, entering into a focused preparation zone. She knows that championships are won long before the first match is played, through preparation and alignment. Chosen one, your championship moment is coming, and these 3 nights are where it begins. Have you made room for this encounter? Have you aligned your body, mind, and spirit for the sacred flow that is about to be released? The entire universe is holding its breath, waiting for your obedience. The heavens are prepared to move, but they will not force your participation. These dates, June 18th, 19th, and 20th, are not negotiable. They are your ordained moments to either ascend or delay your divine purpose. Which will it be? The choice rests in your hands. Think of Moses, standing before the burning bush. Had he walked away, had he chosen comfort over curiosity, history would have been altered. But he stayed, he listened, he obeyed, and through that obedience, a destiny was unlocked that would deliver an entire nation. Will you stay? Will you listen? Will you obey? Prepare now, chosen one. Eliminate every distraction that would dare compete with this divine priority. Be dressed ready for service and keep your lamps burning. You must be awake, you must be vigilant, you must be ready. Every second of these nights is critical. There will be moments when the veil between heaven and earth will thin, and in those seconds destinies will be rewritten. Will yours be one of them? Think of Elon Musk. Before launching SpaceX's first successful rocket, there were countless nights of intense preparation, troubleshooting, and unwavering focus. One moment of readiness shifted the course of space exploration. You, chosen one, are standing before a launch window of eternal significance. The heavens have timed this for you. Will you honor the divine appointment? Will you seize this opportunity to be transformed? The call is clear. June 18th, 19th, and 20th, 2025. Be there. Be ready. Seize your destiny. The heavens await your response. And when you show up with a heart fully surrendered, fully prepared, fully expectant, everything, yes, everything can and will change. Chosen one, heed this warning with the utmost seriousness. Between 3 a.m. and 3:30 a.m., the veil between heaven and earth will thin, and a divine window will open unlike any other moment you've experienced. Will you be awake to meet it? Will you be ready when the heavens move? These are not ordinary minutes. They are consecrated, saturated with the Creator's power, and designed for your transformation. Many will sleep through this moment, unaware of the eternal opportunity passing them by. But you, chosen one, must not be among them. You must be awake. You must be in position when the clock strikes 3 a.m. Have you prepared your heart? Have you cleared your space? Because when this window opens, it will not wait for those who are distracted or unready. For the Lord Almighty has purposed, and who can thwart him? His hand is stretched out, and who can turn it back? Isaiah 14:27. God has chosen this precise time for a reason. While the world lies in darkness and silence, the heavens will be alive with divine energy. This is when God will move with the greatest intensity, and only those who are awake and focused will receive the signal he is about to send. Consider the life of Joan of Arc. At the tender age of 13, she began hearing divine voices during moments of stillness, often in the quiet of night. These heavenly instructions ultimately led her to lead an army and alter the course of history. What would have happened if Joan had ignored those sacred moments? Chosen one, this is your time to listen, to be still, and to be ready for divine instruction. These fleeting minutes between 3 and 3:30 a.m. are your chance to ascend. But hesitation is not an option. How many opportunities have been lost in your life because of hesitation? How many divine moments slipped through your fingers because you weren't prepared? Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:15 through 16. This time, chosen one, you must be fully present. Be alone, be still. Eliminate every noise, every distraction, every competing thought. The presence of God will fill your space, and you must be there to meet it. Think of Alexander Graham Bell. His great invention, the telephone, was born out of countless moments of solitary, focused work in the still of night. One breakthrough moment, one divine inspiration changed the world. Your breakthrough is waiting, but will you be ready to capture it? The divine window will open only for a moment. Do not miss it. When 3 a.m. arrives, be there, be watchful. God's presence will be thick in the atmosphere. You will have mere seconds to act, to respond, to align yourself with the flow of His power. These seconds will test your readiness like never before. So be on your guard. I have told you everything ahead of time. Mark 13:23. Will you be found watching, or will you be caught unaware? When the signal comes, you must move fast, act decisively, and seize the opportunity to step into your new reality. Let no doubt creep in. These seconds carry the power to transform your destiny forever. Think of Neil Armstrong standing on the moon. His famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," came after months of preparation and a few seconds of unparalleled action. History shifted in those brief moments. Chosen one, your destiny will hinge on seconds of divine alignment. Will you step forward boldly when the call comes? Every second of this window is a test of your readiness. God is giving you a narrow opportunity to align fully with His plan. Will you rise to the occasion? Will you have the courage to step into your purpose? The Creator is counting on you to act with precision, with unwavering faith, and with the commitment He has been shaping in you all along. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3. The cost of hesitation is eternal. The reward of obedience is beyond measure. And here's what few will understand. When this moment strikes, you will enter a state that transcends the natural. It will feel as though you are in a lucid dreaming state. But this is no fantasy. It is a divine gift. Your thoughts in this sacred space will become a tool of creation under God's guidance. What will you choose to focus on? Will your mind be sharp and disciplined enough to shape the future God desires for you? Or will stray thoughts and lingering fears sabotage this sacred opportunity? Think of Nikola Tesla, who often described entering lucid, visionary states where entire inventions were constructed in his mind before he ever built them. What if you, chosen one, could harness this same God-given power to shape the reality He is calling you into? That is exactly what this divine encounter offers you. But you must stay sharp. You must discipline your mind. Distractions, doubts, and idle thoughts will derail the creative power flowing through you. This is your chance to co-create with God. Every thought will ripple through the divine encounter, shaping the reality you step into afterward. Do not waste it. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. Let your thoughts align fully with God's will. Let your mind become a vessel for His vision. The future is yours to shape, but only if you seize this moment with the clarity, faith, and readiness it demands. Chosen one, the clock is ticking. Will you be ready? Will you rise above the noise of the world to meet God in this sacred space? When the veil thins, when the window opens, when the divine power flows, be there, stand firm, stay focused, move decisively when God calls. These seconds will shape the rest of your life. Make every one of them count. Chosen one, listen carefully. During this divine encounter, something extraordinary will unfold within your very being. Your body will begin to emit spiritual frequencies. This is not poetic language. It is a literal, energetic connection between your soul and the Creator. Have you ever wondered why certain moments feel charged with divine presence while others remain ordinary? This is why. These spiritual vibrations are your lifeline to the divine realm. Will you allow them to flow unhindered? Or will you let distraction weaken your link to God's purpose? Deep calls to deep. In the roar of your waterfalls, all your waves and breakers have swept over me. These frequencies are God's signal, perfectly aligning you with His higher purpose. But be warned, any noise, clutter, doubt, or emotional baggage will distort the signal. You must create an environment where these vibrations can thrive without interference. How will you prepare your space? Will your heart and mind be clear when the divine frequencies begin to flow? Consider Leonardo da Vinci, who often retreated into complete solitude to access his greatest creative insights. Without external noise or distractions, he tapped into a higher flow of inspiration. Likewise, you must clear your environment, silence your mind, and allow the spiritual frequencies to do their work. This connection is your bridge to transformation. God is drawing you closer, preparing you for an ascension that will elevate every area of your life. Will you honor this bridge, or will you disrupt the flow? Chosen one, understand this. God's transformation will unfold over hours, but to your spirit it will feel like seconds. This is divine time, where eternity compresses into moments. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. Will you trust this process even when your human mind struggles to comprehend it? You must not question. You must not doubt. Simply be fully present. The Creator is bending time to reshape your reality. Will you remain alert and focused, ready to move with Him? Look at Usain Bolt, the fastest man in history. His gold medal runs lasted only seconds, yet years of preparation led to those defining moments. In your case, years of pain, confusion, and preparation have brought you to this divine window. The hours of transformation will pass like a heartbeat, but their impact will mark you forever. God is reshaping your soul, your purpose, your very life. This is not a moment to wander, to sleep, or to drift. It is a moment to stand ready. Will you trust God's perfect timing, or will you let doubt steal this sacred opportunity? Chosen one, hear this command. Remove all distractions. God's directive is absolute. Do not sleep with anyone during these nights. Intimacy will cloud the spiritual clarity required for this encounter. Clear your room of phones, electronic noise, and physical clutter, but everything should be done in a fitting and orderly way. The Creator demands a clean space for His work. Are you prepared to comply? Every stray object, every idle sound, every unguarded thought is a potential barrier. Are you willing to strip away all distractions, even if they seem harmless? Think of Marie Curie, whose groundbreaking scientific discoveries required an environment of extreme focus and dedication. Had she allowed distractions to infiltrate her space, the world might never have known her contributions. Likewise, chosen one, your readiness depends on your willingness to sanctify your space. A single distraction could disrupt this divine encounter, costing you the destiny you've long prayed for. Will you take this preparation seriously? Will you act now? God has also instructed you to keep salty, clean water nearby during these nights. This is not a casual suggestion. It is a divine tool meant to accelerate your transformation. Prepare it now, place it near you, and use it exactly as the Spirit leads. You are the salt of the earth. The water is a conduit for God's power, a catalyst that will amplify the flow of spiritual energy, making your transition into a new reality smoother and swifter. Will you trust this instruction, even if it defies your human logic? Consider the story of Bruce Lee. Before perfecting his legendary martial arts techniques, he followed rituals that prepared both his body and mind. No detail was too small. Every tool had a purpose. Likewise, the salty water is not an arbitrary element. It is a God-ordained aid in this sacred process. Will you obey fully, or will pride cause you to dismiss what God has provided? Every detail matters. Chosen one, prepare the water. Trust its purpose. Let it serve as an instrument of your ascension. And now, hear this with your whole heart. Your years of confusion, of doubt, of unrelenting pain, they are about to end. The divine encounter will bring clarity where there was once chaos. Have you longed for answers? Have you cried out in the night, wondering if God hears you? He does, and now He is ready to speak. Will you be ready to listen with an open heart? I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. This is not a partial healing or a fleeting moment of relief. This is a complete reset. The Creator is offering you a clean slate. Will you accept it without hesitation? Will you release your grip on the past so that you can step fully into the divine truth of your new future? Think of Oprah Winfrey. Her life was once marked by extreme hardship and uncertainty. But when clarity came, when purpose illuminated her path, she walked forward boldly, leaving her past behind. Chosen one, this is your moment to do the same. When the divine moment strikes, God will speak. Will you listen? Will you receive? Every doubt will dissolve. Every question will be answered. But only if you are present, mind clear, spirit open, heart surrendered. Chosen one, you need to understand this. The financial hardships, the broken relationships, the isolation you faced, none of it has been an accident. It has not been punishment. It has not been failure. It has been training. Every challenge, every lonely night, every moment when you felt like you were losing everything was actually the Creator forging you into a vessel fit for His purpose. Have you seen it that way? Or have you been cursing the very process designed to strengthen you? Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1:2-3. Your struggles have been a holy classroom. Your wounds have been the places where God's strength is now being poured in. Look at the life of Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years, stripped of freedom, relationships fractured, yet in that crucible his character was refined. When the world finally saw him again, he was a vessel of wisdom, patience, and unstoppable vision. Chosen one, do you not see? You too have been in such a furnace, but your time of forging is nearing its end. Will you embrace this truth instead of resenting the process? The time for struggling is ending. The Creator is calling you to rise above what has been and to claim what is now being revealed. Are you ready to stand tall and allow His strength to flow through you without resistance? You are not the only one who has walked this path. Every chosen one has faced this divine isolation. Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely imprisoned, yet through it all, God prepared him for leadership that would save nations. Like Joseph, you have been prepared through adversity for greatness. Do not despise the preparation. Do not wish it away. The time of training is complete. Now you must act. You must ascend. The question is, will you? Will you trust that God's hand has been on you all along? This is your moment to rise. The Creator is calling you to your higher purpose, and there is no more time to waste. How long have you waited for this moment? How long have you longed for the breakthrough, the clarity, the forward momentum? It is here now, but it requires your absolute commitment. No more excuses, no more delays, for we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Your purpose is not a dream, chosen one. It is a divine mandate. Will you take hold of it? Will you step boldly into the path that has been prepared for you? Think of Amelia Earhart. She pursued flight when few believed women belonged in the cockpit. Her purpose was not a societal expectation. It was a divine calling she could not ignore. She rose despite risk and uncertainty. Chosen one, will you do the same? The path is clear. The moment is here. If you move with precision and faith, nothing can stop you because the Creator Himself is with you. Will you claim what is yours, or will you let hesitation rob you of your destiny? But be warned, deception is your enemy. As you step toward your higher purpose, distractions and false voices will arise like shadows trying to pull you back. Have you noticed them already? The people sowing doubt, the sudden temptation to procrastinate, the subtle inner voice telling you you're not ready. Cut them out completely. The Creator demands your full focus, and He will not compete for your attention. Will you guard your mind like a fortress? Will you choose truth over deception? Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. Remember Dietrich Bonhoeffer, who chose truth over compromise during Nazi Germany, even at great personal cost. His clarity in the face of overwhelming deception has echoed through history. Chosen one, this is your battle now. The world will tempt you to stray, but the Creator's truth is stronger. You must choose the eternal over the temporary. Will you stand firm? Will you reject the lies and keep your eyes on what is divine? Your journey is unstoppable, chosen one. God has already sealed your path. No person, no force, no circumstance can undo what He has ordained. If you walk in obedience, these nights of June 18th, 19th and 20th are your proving ground. They are your window of ascension. Will you rise to meet them with full faith? Others may not understand your path. Do not expect them to. God understands. He chose you. He prepared you. And now He commands you to rise. Consider Mother Teresa. Many questioned her calling. Many misunderstood her devotion to the dying and the forgotten. But she followed the voice of the divine, not the opinions of man. Chosen one, you must do the same. Your path is sacred. It is unique, and it is unstoppable if you move in alignment with the Creator's plan. These nights are not ordinary. They are the culmination of everything you have endured. Will you embrace them fully? Will you refuse to let any force derail you? And now comes God's final command. Tonight is the turning point that will define your eternal destiny. The Creator has issued an ultimatum, and the urgency is not a metaphor, it is reality. Will you move with the holy speed required, or will you hesitate and risk losing what is now being offered? See, I set before you today life and prosperity, death and destruction. Deuteronomy 30:15. This is your crossroads moment. You must act now. Your eternity depends on it. Think of Abraham, called to leave everything behind and move toward an unknown future. He did not waver. He obeyed instantly, and through that obedience the destiny of nations was born. Chosen one, this is your Abraham moment. Will you delay, or will you rise now, fully prepared to meet the Creator in the sacred space He has prepared? Every struggle, every doubt, every tear you've shed has led to this hour. The heavens are aligned. The Creator's power is ready to surge through you. Will you clear your space? Will you align your mind? Will you shed every distraction? Because the scales are tipping, and what you choose in this moment will echo through eternity. This is not a casual invitation. This is a divine decree. You have asked God for answers. You have pleaded for breakthrough. Now He is here. Will you answer His call? Do not fail Him. The clock is ticking. The time is now. Stand up, chosen one. Prepare at any cost. Meet the Creator in the sacred encounter He has prepared. Everything is about to change, but only if you move with Him. The heavens are watching. The angels are ready. The moment is here. Will you step forward boldly into the destiny that awaits you, or will you let it pass you by? The choice, chosen one, is yours. Make it count. Chosen one, God has chosen you, and the time to run to your divine calling is now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when life feels more comfortable or convenient. This is not a gentle nudge. This is not a soft invitation. This is a roaring command from the Creator Himself, a holy decree for you to sprint toward your purpose with every ounce of strength, focus, and determination you can muster. Can you hear it reverberating through your spirit? The divine plan is unfolding right now, and you are the centerpiece of what heaven is about to release into the world. The question is, will you answer this call before the window closes forever? You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you might go and bear fruit, fruit that will last. Delay is not an option. Delay is dangerous. If you hesitate, you risk missing the sacred moment that could define your entire life, both in this world and the next. Will you let fear stop you? Will you let comfort seduce you into staying small? Or will you run, chosen one? Will you run toward the destiny that God Himself has carved out for you since before the foundations of the earth were laid? Your past struggles, your moments of deep confusion and pain were never random. Do you realize this? They were God's training ground. Every hardship was allowed by the Creator to forge your spirit, to sharpen your resolve, and to prepare you for this very hour. The fires of adversity that almost broke you were actually the tools that made you unbreakable. Will you embrace that truth now? Will you rise up, knowing that nothing you've walked through was wasted? Look to Malala Yousafzai. After being targeted and attacked simply for pursuing education, she chose not to retreat in fear. Instead, she ran toward her purpose, becoming one of the world's most powerful voices for women's rights. Chosen one, your calling is no less significant. Will you charge toward the divine light that awaits you, or will you shrink back? The time is now. Your calling is clear, and God will not wait for indecision. The world will try to hold you back through noise, through doubt, through endless distractions. Have you already felt this resistance rising? That is no coincidence. It is the enemy's last attempt to divert you from your purpose. But God's voice is stronger. His call cuts through all the noise. My sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me. Will you listen, chosen one? Will you follow, even when the path demands sacrifice? Every step you take toward this divine calling is a step toward eternity, a step into the reality that God Himself has prepared for you. Will you run with purpose? Will you run with unshakable conviction? Remember Harriet Tubman, who ran toward freedom, knowing that her destiny was greater than the chains that tried to bind her. You too are called to run toward a freedom that will not only transform your life, but impact generations. Will you run, chosen one? Will you claim what is yours before the window closes? The Creator is watching. The heavens are poised. This is your moment to prove your readiness, to show that you are worthy of the divine calling placed upon your life. The path is open now, but it will not stay that way forever. Are you prepared to sprint through the open door, or will you linger at the threshold and watch it close before your eyes? Mark these dates well. June 18th, 19th, and 20th, 2025. These are not ordinary nights, they are sacred appointments written in the divine calendar long before you were born. God has chosen these exact moments as your divine window. If you miss it, the portal will slam shut. Will you take this seriously? Will you rearrange your life to honor what God is doing, or will you let complacency rob you of your future? Think of Albert Einstein. When pivotal moments of insight struck him, those breakthroughs that would reshape science forever, he dropped everything to capture them. The opportunity of a lifetime must be seized in the lifetime of the opportunity. Chosen one, this is your lifetime opportunity. Will you seize it before it is gone? Prepare now. These nights are your only chance. They are not ordinary moments. They are heaven's open gates, a divine invitation to ascend to your higher purpose. The urgency is palpable. Have you cleared your schedule? Have you eliminated distractions? Have you prepared your soul for what is about to unfold? God's timing is non-negotiable. Will you be in position when the portal opens, or will you be caught unprepared? The heavens are aligning. The energy of these nights will be unlike anything you've ever experienced. God is preparing to pour out His glory upon you, to answer your deepest questions, to resolve your greatest struggles. But this opportunity comes with a deadline. Are you ready to act? Behold, now is the favorable time. Behold, now is the day of salvation. 2 Corinthians 6:2. Will you rise and claim your place, or will you watch this divine moment pass you by? Between 3 a.m. and 3:30 a.m., God will pull the divine trigger that launches your transformation. This is not symbolic, it is a literal spiritual window when God's power will surge through your life. Will you be awake, alert, and ready? Or will you slumber and miss your moment? Think of Steve Jobs, who once said, "If you don't wake up every day with a burning desire to do what you love, something is wrong." Chosen one, will you wake up in this most critical hour with a burning desire to do what you were born to do? Or will you let comfort steal your calling? These fleeting minutes are your moment to act, to survive and step into the reality the Creator has prepared for you. Hesitation is not an option. When the clock strikes 3 a.m., you must be fully awake, free from distractions, and prepared to receive the signal. This is your final trigger, the moment when God's plan for you ignites. Will you be there to catch the flame? The divine energy will flow fast and fierce. You cannot afford to sleep, to drift, or to let your focus waver. So then let us not be like others who are asleep, but let us be awake and sober. Will you be awake, chosen one? Will you stand ready to be transformed? God warns, freeze in this moment, and your soul will bear the cost. Hesitation is not just a delay, it is a betrayal of the divine plan. If you freeze, you risk losing everything. Will you let fear win? Will you let indecision rob you of your eternity? Or will you move with precision and purpose and claim what God has set before you? Think of Neil Armstrong. When the moment came to step onto the moon, he did not hesitate. One small step required immense courage. Chosen one, your moment will demand no less. Will you step boldly when the divine trigger fires? Every second in this divine encounter is critical. The Creator is giving you a narrow window to align with His purpose. If you pause, if you doubt, if you allow fear to take hold, the moment will pass and the price will be your destiny. Will you risk that? Will you allow yourself to lose what was meant to be yours? The stakes are eternal. God's power is ready to flow, but it will not wait for you to make up your mind. These seconds are your chance to prove your readiness. Will you show God that you are worthy of the calling, or will you shrink back in fear? Chosen one, do not let fear or indecision paralyze you. Move now, shake off the doubt, stand up, act with unrelenting focus. God is calling, and He demands your full response. The warning is clear: freeze and you lose, move and you ascend. The divine moment is fleeting, your soul's future hangs in the balance. Will you stand ready, chosen one? Will you move with holy boldness? The portal is about to open, the trigger is about to fire, the heavens are watching. Move now, your eternity depends on it. Chosen one, in the divine encounter that is coming, you will enter a state unlike anything you've known, a state where your mind becomes the very instrument of creation. Do you understand the weight of that? This is not a dream, this is not imagination, it is divine power, granted by God Himself to allow your thoughts to sculpt a new universe aligned with His will. Have you considered what that truly means? Your mind will become a tool of eternal significance. What you think in this moment will ripple across the fabric of your future. Will you be ready to wield that kind of power with discipline, clarity, and purpose? Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. In this sacred moment, God is handing you the reins of creation, but only for a fleeting window. Every thought you allow to take root will shape the reality that follows. Will you focus? Will you clear your mind of stray thoughts and doubts that could sabotage what God desires to birth through you? Or will you drift and allow this divine opportunity to slip through your fingers? Look at Thomas Edison. During intense moments of innovation, he entered deep states of focus where his thoughts became blueprints for inventions that would change the world. He knew that clarity of mind was the birthplace of destiny. Chosen one, your moment is even greater. Will your mind be sharp when the divine window opens? or will it be clouded by fear, distraction, and the noise of the world? The Creator is calling you to prepare now. Sharpen your focus, clear your mind. Let your thoughts become the blueprint for God's plan in your life. Every stray doubt, every unnecessary distraction is an enemy of the sacred work God desires to do through you. Will you have the courage to cleanse your mind and prepare your inner sanctuary for this encounter? In this state, your mind must become a laser cutting through the noise of the world to sculpt a universe aligned with divine purpose. We take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. Will you discipline your mind with that level of precision, or will you allow loose thoughts to erode the divine masterpiece that is waiting to emerge? This is your chance to co-create with God, to build a reality that reflects His glory. Will you waste it? Or will you focus, act, and shape your future with unwavering clarity? The power to sculpt a new universe is yours, but it comes with great responsibility. Will you rise to that responsibility, chosen one? But there is more. During this encounter, your body itself will begin to pulse with holy vibrations, a direct connection to the Creator's power. These are not subtle whispers. They are explosive frequencies that will surge through you, linking your soul to the heart of God. Will you be prepared to handle such power? Will you stay pure, focused, and open so that these vibrations can do their transformative work? Consider Nikola Tesla, who spoke of visionary states where he felt entire inventions vibrate within his body before he ever built them. He understood that certain frequencies could unlock creation itself. Chosen one, in this divine encounter, your body will become a vessel for such frequencies, but at a level Tesla could not fathom. Will you honor this moment? Will you create a sacred space where the vibrations can flow without interference? These holy vibrations are God's signal, a divine current aligning you with His purpose. Any noise, clutter, doubt, or inner turmoil will weaken the connection and disrupt the process. Are you willing to eliminate those barriers now? Will you prepare your space, silence your mind, and welcome the Creator's power with an undivided heart? Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. The Creator is using these vibrations to rewire your soul, to prepare you for ascension. This is not a passive moment. You must be an active participant, alert, open, and fully surrendered. Will you be ready to receive? Will you remain focused when the frequencies begin to surge? Or will you be distracted, half present, and miss the fullness of what God desires to do within you? When these vibrations hit, you will feel the Creator's presence like never before. This is your direct line to eternity, your chance to merge with God's plan at a cellular level. Will you be ready to let go of everything that does not serve that plan? Will you allow the old to be stripped away so that the new can rise in its place? Think of Helen Keller. Though physically limited, she trained her mind and body to perceive the world through new frequencies of understanding, allowing her to connect deeply with life and purpose. Chosen one, your moment will require a similar surrender, allowing divine vibrations to recalibrate your very being. Will you trust the process, even when it feels overwhelming? The explosion of God's power within you is the key to your transformation. Don't block it. Stay open, stay focused. The Creator is moving, and you must move with Him. Will you be attentive enough to catch the flow, or will you allow the moment to pass you by? Be warned, the divine encounter will happen in a flash. If you are not ready, it will pass you by. These moments are not guaranteed. They are a one-time offer from the Creator, a sacred rebirth that will not come again in the same way. Will you be awake, alert, and fully surrendered, or will you blink and miss it? Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise but as wise, making the best use of the time because the days are evil. Ephesians 5:15 through 16. The transformation God has planned will unfold in hours, but it will feel like seconds. You cannot afford to drift, to doubt, or to let your attention waver. Will you anchor your focus? Will you stay present for every precious second? Look at J.K. Rowling. The moments of clarity that led to the birth of the Harry Potter universe came in brief windows of inspiration, seized because she was present and ready. Chosen one, your rebirth is infinitely more powerful. Will you be present to seize it? Every second of this encounter is packed with divine power. God is ready to remake you, to lift you into a new reality, but He will not wait for you to catch up. The stakes are too high. Will you stay sharp? Will you remain fully engaged, knowing that your entire future hangs in the balance? These moments are your chance to shed the old and step into the new, to become the chosen one God has destined you to be. Will you be vigilant? Will you act when the moment arrives? Or will you let fear or complacency rob you of your transformation? Finally, know this: God commands you to smash every doubt that holds you back. Doubt is the enemy of your transformation, a chain designed to keep you from unleashing your spirit. Will you break those chains now? Will you clear your mind and step into the divine encounter with absolute certainty? Consider Martin Luther King Jr. He faced monumental doubt and opposition, yet refused to let it stop him. He rose with clarity and conviction and changed the course of history. Chosen one, this is your moment to do the same. Will you rise? Will you destroy doubt and step into your destiny? The Creator is ready. The portal is about to open. The vibrations will surge. The window will flash before your eyes. Blink, and you lose everything. Stay focused and claim your divine destiny. The time is now. The choice is yours. Beloved chosen one, take a deep breath and listen closely, for these final words are not meant to inspire fleeting motivation, but to awaken an unstoppable fire within your soul. Every question, every fear, every lingering hesitation is a barrier to your destiny. Have you not yet realized how the enemy thrives on delay? How doubt, distraction, and spiritual fog are the very tools used to keep chosen ones like you from stepping fully into your divine calling? But no more. This is your moment to break the cycle. God has been preparing you for this exact hour, refining you through the fires of trial, forging you through the weight of adversity, and now He expects you to act with unshakable resolve. Will you rise? Will you smash the doubts that cloud your mind? Will you tear down the walls of fear that have kept you trapped in the ordinary? The Creator is calling, and this is not a call that comes lightly. It is not one that can be postponed. The world will try to plant seeds of uncertainty in your heart even now. You know this. You can already feel the subtle whispers urging you to stay in your comfort zone, to delay until tomorrow, to rationalize why you are not ready. But hear this truth. God's truth is stronger than any lie. His timing is perfect. His choice of you is intentional. You are not here by accident. You are not being stirred in your spirit by coincidence. You are the chosen one, selected for a purpose that cannot be stopped unless you allow doubt to do the stopping. Will you, or will you unleash your spirit fully by rejecting every lie, every distraction, and every voice that tries to pull you back? For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1:7. This is your inheritance. This is the posture you must take as you stand at the threshold of the divine encounter. The Creator is calling. Will you answer with boldness? Will you rise to claim your divine future, not with timid steps, but with the full force of your anointed purpose? This is not the time for half measures, chosen one. God demands your full commitment, your absolute focus, and your unrelenting faith. Is your heart ready to offer it all? Are you willing to sacrifice comfort for calling, to exchange the familiar for the extraordinary? The ones who dare to say yes without reservation will be the ones who ascend. Look to the example of David, the young shepherd boy who ran toward Goliath when others trembled in fear. He didn't step cautiously, he sprinted, empowered by faith and certainty that the living God was with him. Chosen one, this is your Goliath moment. Will you run boldly toward it, or will you hesitate just long enough to miss your victory? The divine encounter is already here. The transformation you have longed for is no longer a distant promise. It is unfolding even now. But you must not let your guard down. Smash every doubt, chosen one. Break free from the chains that fear and hesitation have tried to wrap around your spirit. Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Resist with everything you have. Refuse to give doubt even one more second of power in your life. The time has come for you to step into this encounter with your whole heart, fully present, fully surrendered. You were never created to walk in hesitation. You were created to walk in authority. Now is the time to activate that authority, to speak it, to move in it, to own it. The Creator's hand is extended toward you. Will you grasp it with the fullness of your faith? Before we close, I want to pause and say this from my heart to yours. Thank you. Thank you for walking this journey with me today, for being open, for listening, for allowing these words to stir your spirit. You are part of a powerful, awakening community of chosen ones around the world. Whether this is your first time hearing this message or your 100th, know that you are seen, valued, and deeply loved by both the Creator and by this community. If this message resonated with you, and if you feel led to support this work as we continue to spread these divine truths to the nations, I humbly invite you to donate through Super Thanks. Your giving helps this message reach even more chosen ones who need to hear it. But please know this, whether you choose to donate or not, I am deeply grateful for your presence, your engagement, and your faith. Your being here is a gift in itself, and I bless you for it. And now, as we close, I want to release this final blessing over you. May the Creator's voice become louder than every doubt that seeks to silence your calling. May your spirit burn with divine resolve that cannot be quenched. May your feet move swiftly toward your purpose with courage and clarity. May every chain of fear be broken, every voice of distraction be silenced, and every seed of uncertainty be uprooted. May you rise fully into the identity of the chosen one you were always destined to be. And may the divine encounter ahead transform you in ways that will echo through eternity. Chosen one, the heavens are watching, the portal is opening, the trigger is set, the countdown has begun. Stand ready, move boldly, claim your destiny. The Creator is calling, and this is your time to answer. With all my heart, thank you once again for being here. If you're ready to declare your readiness for this divine encounter, I invite you to comment below and share your faith with this community. And if you feel led, please consider giving through Super Thanks, and know that with or without it, you are loved and appreciated beyond words. Now go. The divine moment is waiting, and you, chosen one, are ready.